reply niyo, sandali lang ha. So, sino ba sa inyo dito ang naka-experience ng pain? I'm sure most of us or all of us, walang excluded, di ba? Kahit sino or di ba? Kahit basta tao, basta tao lang, di ba? Nakaka-experience talaga ng pain, di ba? So, ngayon, we will turn our pain into power. So, transforming our struggles into strength. So, excited ba kayo? Anak, unsa naman ni? Unsa naman ni? So, sorry talaga kasi hindi ko kayo nakita at hindi ko makita kung sinong nag-yes dyan or ano. So, ito yung topic natin ngayon kasi, di ba, it's already end of the year, di ba? I'm sure most of us are going through pain in different levels, di ba? Iba't ibang level. So, sabi nga dito ni Khalil Gibran, out of the of suffering have emerged the strongest souls. The most massive characters are being seared with scars. So, di ba? Sabi nga ng Panginoon, di ba? He gives the battles to his strongest battles to his brave soldiers, di ba? So, bawat isa sa atin may mga pain na pinagdaanan. But then, um, yung level natin iba't iba lang, 'di ba? In building the business, but when we relate that pain to our business, 'di ba? Iba't iba yung pain na nararamdaman natin while building the business. So, yung pain na nararamdaman natin is it's either failure for not reaching our goals, 'di ba? Naka-experience ba kayo diyan na for first month, 'di ba? Excited tayo, 'di ba? Pagdating pagdating ng second month, pagdating ng second week, di ba? After the goals natin, hindi na natin nakukuha yung goals natin. So, ang nangyayari, di ba? Nanghihina tayo. So, unti-unti nanghihina tayo, di ba? And then, ano pa? The pain of rejection, di ba? Ang sakit na ma-reject, di ba? Pag may pinuntahan kayo, akala best friend mo, di ba? Or tita mo, o kaya um, close friend mo. Pero pagdating nyo, akala mo talaga ma-join siya o kaya bibili ng product, but then, di ba, ma-reject ka kasi, di ba, at saka yung feeling mo, yung emotions talaga natin, ito talaga yung nakakasira sa buhay natin. So, if gawin natin yung rejection, pain na mag-hold on tayo that pain, di ba? Hindi siya makakabuti. Ano pa? A loss of a loved one, di ba? Ang sakit na mawala ng mahal sa buhay o kaya boyfriend or girlfriend or asawa, di ba? Ang sakit. But then, that's pain. You need to endure the pain, di ba? Ano pa? Embarrassment. Naka, naka, naka-try na ba kayong ma-embarrass, di ba? Ang sakit, 'di ba? Ang sakit na mag-embarrass. But then kailangan nating endure the pain of embarrassment. Ano pa? Problems, 'di ba? Problems are pain. Ano yung mga problema na nararanasan natin in building the business, 'di ba? First is uh problem sa family natin, 'di ba? Yung family natin hindi nagsusuporta, 'di ba? Yung ano pa, financial problems, 'di ba? Ang dami pag may financial problems talaga, 'di ba? Affected tayo, 'di ba? Ano pa, mental health problems which is ngayon talaga na ma-magnify na talaga, 'di ba? Kaya iba pag hindi makaya yung problema, 'di ba? Tatalon o kaya mag-suicide o kaya ano ba iba pang gawin, 'di ba? Kasi nga 'di ba it akala natin it's the end of the world already. So but then the pain can be a stepping stone or your stumbling block. But the choice is yours, di ba? Ikaw yung magde-decide, di ba? Sabi nga sa last slide natin, life is a choice. So, ikaw yung magde-decide if that pain will be your stepping stone to rise up, to rise above all the struggles, or it will become your stumbling block na because of this pain, hindi na ako mag-continue doing the lifestyle business. Because of this pain, di ba? Hindi na, parang end of the world na. Wala na akong patutunguhan, di ba? Ito na talaga yung buhay ko. Maging makontento na lang ako. But then, if we are here with lifestyles, we need to step up, di ba? To rise above all the adversity because we are leaders. So pain is a word that we all understand but we wish to avoid, di ba? Gusto natin, pwede ba, hindi na tayo, wala na lang sakit, di ba po? Pwede lang, happy-happy lang, di ba? Pwede walang away, happy lang tayo. But then, di ba, ang pain talaga is there para mabigyan tayo ng makita natin yung strength natin, yung greatness today, and the greatness natin. And today, I am here to show you that ang struggles natin or the pain that we're experiencing that have weighed that na naka-pull down sa atin will help us transform for us to become a better individuals, to be a better leaders, to be an empowered version of ourselves. So 'di ba, marami tayong mga ang tawag dito, stories na narinig of successful businessmen, successful leaders na they've encountered so much pain, they've encountered so much adversity before making it big, 'di ba? So there is a young woman, di ba, who faced so many rejections after rejections, na nakakatulong sa kanya to become where she is now. So naging broke siya, talagang totally broke, ang daming utang, struggling, and ang napakasakit if you're struggling, di ba? You will be left alone. Ikaw na lang mag-isa. But then, di ba, wala siyang idea na that pain pala can one day become the foundation of her success. But kaya because of her pain, ginamit niya na stepping stone to become successful. And that woman now is the world renowned, di ba? Best-selling author, creator of the Harry Potter, who is RJ Rowling. So, I'm sure kilala niyo si RJ Rowling kasi nga, di ba? Napakasikat talaga yung Harry Potter. So her journey wasn't easy, but through the pain and experience niya, she found her purpose. And today, she has inspired so many million people, di ba? Millions ang talaga na-inspired niya around the world. So tayo, we might not be a writer, but we have our own story to tell. And that story is our lifestyle story. Sabi nga ni Jem de Eva kahapon, di ba? Our story will become our legacy. Legacy natin yan. So, like RJ Rowling, we have the power to rise above all the pain, the struggle, the adversity that we are experiencing today. So, every everything na na-experience natin only contributed sa pagka-better version sa sarili natin. So, let's not hindi natin ipasuffer yung sarili natin, di ba? Hindi natin pasuffer yung sarili natin because um dapat natin alagaan yung sarili natin, love ourselves first para we can use this pain for a purpose. So ano pa? Yes or yes? Are you learning? Sana nakikita ko yung mga mukha at saka mga comment ninyo, but sorry talaga, hindi talaga. So, there are 5 steps. Before that, di ba, it's napaka-easy natin na magsabi na pain, mawala lang yan. But then, di ba, hindi, in reality, it's easier said than done. But then, we need to step up. So, here are 5 steps, key steps na pwede natin gamitin to turn our pain into power. First is, ano ba? We need to acknowledge the pain, di ba? Sakit, napakasakit. Cry it out to the Lord, di ba? Wala naman tayo ibang kakampi, kundi ang Panginoon lang talaga, di ba? Because people can judge us for the pain that we're undergoing, but then, meron tayong Panginoon na um, tug-anan nato sa lahat ng pains natin because pain is our best teacher. Magiging teacher siya if we get a lesson from that pain. So, and of course, pain reveals the hidden strength and resilience na nandito sa atin because if we don't acknowledge the pain, di ba? Mas lalo lalala. So the first step talaga is to acknowledge your pain and come to terms or face your pain that it exists, di ba? Kung ang pain mo is nawala yung organization mo, you need to accept it. Nawala yung organization mo. If ang pain mo is marami kang utang, dapat i-accept natin na may utang tayo. And if yung pain mo, walang nagtitiwala sa'yo, then it will reveal. meron kang strength within you na hindi mo pa napalabas. Kaya nga, ini-experience mo yung pain na yan, i-experience natin yung pain na yan kasi meron tayong greatness na dapat pa natin ipalabas. So ignoring or suppressing your pain will only lead you to more issues down the line. So dapat when we acknowledge the pain, it means we're taking the time to reflect on what caused the pain and accept that it's valid emotion. For you to feel, ignore, and suppress the pain will only lead you to more issues. So, di ba, pain is part of the emotion. Na-sad ka, na-hurt ka, na-embarrass ka, o nawalan ka ng kaibigan, it's pain. It's painful, di ba? It's painful. But then, you need to acknowledge it na yun talaga na nangyari talaga yan. So, sabi nga ni Oprah Winfrey, acknowledging the pain does not make you less of a leader or a person, but it makes you more relatable and inspiring, di ba? Kasi paano natin ma-inspire yung mga downlines natin or mga business partners natin if hindi tayo naka-experience ng pain na yan, di ba? Para tayo magiging manhid. When they when they tell you problems during counseling, di ba? If hindi mo na-experience yung nangyari sa kanila, ang mangyayari, di ba, is parang deadma ka lang, di ba? Hindi mo na feel yung pain. Hindi mo na feel yung pain because, di ba? Kasi hindi mo na undergo siya. But then if you feel that pain, mafe-feel mo din sila, di ba? Makarelate ka rin sa kanila. So, the first thing you need to do is to acknowledge the pain. Next is learn from the pain, di ba? If na-acknowledge yung pain, dapat talaga matuto tayo. So, we need to find the power. We need to find power from that pain. So, once you acknowledge the pain, take time to learn from it. So, consider why you're experiencing these particular emotions and what you can do differently in the future. So, identify kung bakit ito nangyayari. So, pain is not the end, di ba? Yung nangyayari sa atin na mga struggles, yung adversities, di ba? It's not the end, di ba? But it's just the beginning, di ba? Di ba? Every time may problems, di ba? Sabi nga, there's always a rainbow after the rain, di ba? Hindi naman nagbabagyo all year round, di ba? Magbabagyo yan, isa, dalawang araw, tatlong araw, di ba? Wala na ako nakikita bagyo na umabot ng 1 week, di ba? So same with the adversities and the struggles that we're experiencing, di ba? It will end, di ba? It's just a phase. So look for the lesson within the struggles. Learn on what your experiences has taught you. Dapat talaga may awareness. Nangyari to sa'yo, nagka-problema, may awareness. And that awareness can lead you to acceptance, di ba? Kasi pag hindi tayo nag-learn doon sa pain na-experience or na-encounter natin, di ba? Wala din mangyari. The pain will keep on coming back until we learn how, if we learn from that pain. So, and of course, practice gratitude for the strength that you gain. Kasi hindi naman nilagay yung pain na yan o yung struggles na yan, yung adversity na yan for nothing, di ba? Nilagay yung pain na yan because merong hidden strength, hidden power ka pala na dapat ilabas. So, practice gratitude. So, instead na magalit, mag-blame, mag-complain, be grateful. Thank you, Lord, na experience ko itong pain to kasi love mo pala ako kasi you were able to let me partake your suffering. So, huwag maging bitter. Out of that pain, huwag maging bitter, but then be grateful kasi you were able to experience that pain. So, sabi nga ni Robin Sharma, through pain, we learn resilience. Through resilience, we learn the right to lead. 'Di ba? Pag mayroon tayong lessons na kukuha, ang pinakamaganda diyan is the lessons we can impart it to our to everybody sa teammates mo, sa business partners mo, mai-impart mo siya kasi nag-grow ka from that pain. Yes or yes? So next, madali lang tayo. Take action. So dapat, 'di ba? First is you acknowledge the pain. Second is you learn the pain. And of course, you take action, 'di ba? Because it's you. Ikaw yung makaka, makaka, 'di ba? Ikaw yung may hawak sa buhay mo, di ba? It's either you take the leap of faith, di ba? Na hindi natin alam, tama pa ba itong ginagawa ko, di ba? Nagkakautang-utang na ako, mag-lifestyle sa barit ako, di ba? Ang dami na nagalit sa akin, mag-continue pa ba ako? O kaya wala na akong downline. So, ako na lang mag-isa. So, i-continue ko ba mag-do sa lifestyle business or magtatrabaho na lang ako, di ba? It's you, it's your decision. But you need to take action. If you still love to do lifestyle business, then you need to take action. Start first with doing meaningful goals that is inspired by your experience. So, kailangan natin ma-turn yung pain natin into progress. Hindi pwede na yung pain natin ilalagay lang dyan natin, inanamnamin natin, di ba? I-feel na talaga natin yung pain natin na it's the end of the world. No, we need to take action, di ba? Kaya magsimula ulit. Walang mawawala sa'yo kung magsimula ulit, di ba? Ang kagandahan, you are starting now from your experience. So you need to turn your pain into progress. So putting what you learn into action is one of the most important steps toward turning your pain into purpose and of course empowerment. So, question, di ba? How do you want to grow from that experience, di ba? Gusto mo bang maging more resilient, maging more compassionate, di ba? Kasi na-experience kong pain to, na to, di ba? Hindi talaga ako magiging ganito sa ibang tao, di ba? Na feel niya ang pain, ito pala yung buhay. Kung wala ng downlines, di ba? Ito pala yung buhay na wala naniwala sa iyo. Ito pala yung buhay na may mga utang ka, di ba? You will become more compassionate doon sa mga tao na naka-experience because you are also you were able to experience that pain. So, start small. Hindi naman kailangan na pag wala kang products, hindi naman kailangan talaga magsimula ka ng instant direct or express direct or ilang cases, di ba? Kung hindi mo talaga kaya, magsimula ka sa one bottle, di ba? Ang importante, di ba? Nagsimula ka and I take that lesson from NMDG Langgam. Grabe talaga nung time na wala siyang masyadong downlines na working, di ba? Siya lang mag-isa, nag-join lang siya sa grupo namin. Ang ginagawa lang talaga niya is bumibili siya sa akin, di ba? Yun ang sinasabi niya, regardless, ipapunta yung volume sa kanya or hindi, di ba? But then, ginawa niya yun, nag-take action siya, bumili siya ng bottle every time may magbili sa kanya, bili siya sa akin para ma-serve niya until, di ba? Because of her resilience, because of her perseverance, di ba? Boom! God gave her NMD Lucille. So, that's the way it is, di ba? We need to accept the fact na may mga bagay talaga na ganyan, di ba? But then, the most important thing is to take action, even small action, because that small action can lead to big results. But, you need to stay consistent kasi if you start small, but then ngayon, mag-FTP ka, bukas wala naman, kaya nagpahinga ka, di ba? Wala di mangyayari, di ba? Consistency is better than intensity, sabi nga nila, di ba? So, kailangan maging consistent ka sa ginagawa mo until boom, you find your leader. So, it's okay to start small. It's okay to start one step at a time. It's okay as long as you are moving. Hindi ka naging stagnant. Yes or yes? So, ano pa? Of course, number 4 is to find meaning in your pain, di ba? Finding meaning in your pain is connecting with something larger than yourself. Maybe, di ba, that pain is given to us, to you, because you will be a guide, di ba? Ikaw yung magiging guide, ikaw yung magiging instrument para sa isang tao na naka-experience the same situation as you na merong pag-asa, there's hope. So, your pain has purpose. Hindi ka sinatan, sinatan o hindi ka naka-experience ng masakit kasi for nothing. But your pain has purpose. So, dapat look into that purpose at dig, dig deeper. Diba? Dig deeper. Bakit? Bakit ko ba na-experience ng pain na to? What is this teaching me? Diba? So pain is not the end of your story, but it's just the beginning of a powerful one. Diba? Ang ganda, diba? Yung na-experience natin ng mga pain, ng mga struggles, yun pa yung gagamitin natin na yun pala yung instrument na magiging maganda yung story natin. So every scar tells a story of survival and strength, di ba? Di ba pag magbike ka, di ba? Pag tapilok ka ay natumba ka sa bike, di ba? Meron ka mga scars na mga leaves of scars. But then, once you learn how to ride the bike, di ba? And you makita mo yung scar mo, you will be happy na because of this car, I was motivated na matuto talagang mag-bike. Di ba? Kagaya ng mga lifestyler, di ba? Pag yung mga sakyan nila na bangga, di ba? Nagagalit ba sila? Hindi sila nagagalit. But then, it will be a story they will tell once they become promoted, di ba? Mapapromote sila, sabihin nila, because nag-run ako, nabaga yung sasakyan ko, di ba? It's a story na magiging inspiration sa ibang tao. So, pain is the high cost of leadership, di ba? Ang maging leader, napakasakit. Napakasakit maging leader. Kasi, di ba, you'll be judged. You'll be criticized, di ba? Sabi nga ni Sir Jun, naalala ko, nung time na may sinabi siya na, hindi ka leader if you don't have critics. Pag lahat ng tao gusto ka, you are not a leader. Pero, pag may mga tao na ayaw sa'yo, o hindi ka gusto, then, you are a leader. Because, leadership, ang pain talaga, yun talaga, kailangan mo talagang pagdaanan yung pain para magiging matatag ka. So, the deeper the pain, the greater the leader. So sabi ni Samuel Chand. So di ba? Pag malaki yung pain mo, mayroon kang hugot, di ba? Makakahugot ka. So every time, di ba, makikita nyo sa RLT, sa mga promotions, di ba? Makikita nyo talaga kung sino talaga totoong nagtatrabaho sa promotions, di ba? Makikita nyo talaga pag nag-iyak-iyak na yan, di ba? Kasi you will recall, you will recall all the pain that you need to undergo para makuha mo yung goal mo. So, lahat ng mga pains natin, lahat ng mga na-experience natin, it's okay. It's okay. It will make us better. So, yun lang talaga, dapat lang talaga ma-acknowledge natin yung pain, we will learn from that pain, di ba? Para hindi natin magiging stumbling block yung pain natin sa pag-asenso natin. So ano pa? So ang call to action, di ba? Ang dali lang natin. So ang call to action natin is ito. What will you do with your pain? Ano ba yung gagawin mo ngayon? Kasi nasaktan ka, di ba? Will you become bitter? Dahil nasaktan ka, di ba? Naagrabyado ka. Will you become better? Or what lessons will you carry forward? Kasi nga, di ba nangyari na to? Nangyari na, ano ba yung lessons makukuha mo para ka makamove forward and to become a better version of yourself, di ba? And ano pa, how will you use your story to make an impact, di ba? Ang gandang, nakita ko nga kanina umaga, while I was browsing the Facebook, di ba? Yun talagang slide ni GMD Eva na ano yung legacy na maiiwan mo because of your story, di ba? Yung story natin talaga is an inspiration. So, kung ngayon man hindi pa inspiring yung story natin, it's okay because we are nagtatrabaho tayo, we're taking action to make our story great, to make our story inspiring. So it's okay lang talaga. But yung pinaka-ultimate purpose natin, di ba, ang kagandahan dito sa lifestyles is we are inspiring. Ang story natin is inspiring. We are giving hope to those hopeless people, di ba? We're giving hope na pwede palang in just 3 to 5 years, pwede palang mabago yung buhay mo. So, yung kawalan ng pera, kawalan ng edukasyon, kawalan ng kakilala, it's not a hindrance para magiging hindi maganda yung story natin, but it can make your story inspiring. Yes or yes? So your pain is not the end of your story, but it's just the beginning of your transformation. Di ba? Akala natin ang sakit, di ba? Pain, it's the end na. Pero yung pain pala, iyon yung magta-transform sa atin, 'di ba? Yung butterfly, pag hindi naman yan naging butterfly na maganda agad, 'di ba? Ang dami niyang process. May process siya para maglumabas siya na maganda, 'di ba? Yung paglabas niya sa cocoon, 'di ba? ang sakit, kaya hindi natin pwedeng hilain siya or tulungan siya. But then, siya talaga yung kailangan mag-endure ng pain para lalabas siya na maganda. Ma-experience talaga niya yung pain. So, same with us, di ba? Hindi natin pwedeng madaliin yung process ng pain. So, if pagod ka, if na-experience mo yung struggles, you can rest, but don't quit, di ba? Mag-rest ka lang, mag-refresh ka, recharge ka, refocus ka. It's okay, but then don't quit because sabi nga, quitters don't win, di ba? So, ang kagandahan sa lifestyle business is this is the most forgiving business. So, marami tayong mga pwedeng maghinga ng tulong, di ba? Pwede tayo makashare sa story natin, sa mga uplines natin. So, yun, para maibsan yung pain natin. So, from every pain, there's a scar, and every scar tells a story that says, I survived. Di ba? Ang ganda. Ilang months magiging maganda yung story mo. Sabihin mo, I survived, di ba? Nalagpasan ko 2025. Thank you because 2024, thank you because 2024 is all about growing. Di ba? It's all about pruning, di ba? It's okay, di ba? Because 2025 is our breakthrough year. So, yung pain is your power. Dapat nyo tandaan yan. Yung pain nyo is yun yung power ninyo. Don't use your pain to become a bitter person, di ba? Don't use your pain to become a blamer, to become a victim, di ba? But use your pain to become to become your superpower and to become an inspiration to others. So, ito talaga yung pinaka-last slides ko na during the time na I was struggling, so struggling talaga, yun talaga I was invited to become a speaker sa elementary school namin. And hindi ko akalain na yung ibibigay nila was a plate, a decorative plate na nakalagay, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and future. So, yun talaga yung naging guiding, yung compass ko, ay yung talaga yung inahawakan ko because with God we are nothing, di ba? And during those struggles and adversities na ma-experience natin, wala talaga iba tayong malalapitan, wala tayong ibang makakapitan, but because, or maybe, di ba, maybe if we are weak in our heart, di ba, pag weak tayo, mawawala tayo talaga sa fasting. But then, if meron tayong Panginoon, naniniwala tayo na lahat ng mga pains, lahat ng mga adversities na nangyayari sa atin will only can make us become a better person. Ma-understand natin yung pain natin, may purpose pala yun. Yung pain natin is our superpower. Then we will appreciate bakit binigay ito ng Panginoon sa atin. So with that, I hope na may napulot kayo na aral with my topic, and I thank you everyone sa lahat ng mga members ng Lifestyle Pinas. Thank you so much for the 2024, of course, to all my cross-lines, downlines, my uplines, and of course, let's continue to dream, di ba? To continue to dream na yung pain na experience natin, gagamitin natin ito to become a lesson sa lahat ng mga sa buhay natin na we can be an inspiration sa lahat ng tao. So with that, thank you and good morning.
Thank you so much, GMD Beauty.